Hello everyone, HierarchARiA here with another random ladder game. Looks like my opponent will be a Protoss this time. Map is still going to be on Ohana. I don't really like playing on the same map twice because, well, it's not a lot of variation, and I like variation, which is one of the reasons why I play random. Looks like a random Zerg here. I'm going to send the Overlord to scout. So this is going to be a ZvP here. I kind of like this matchup because I can just press the R button and win. Because R button makes roaches if you don't know that. And yeah. So I'm going to be taking a fast expand. I don't know what he'll do because he thinks I'm random because I picked random. So I don't know if he's going to fast expand. I guess if he fast expands, I'm taking an early third, and if he doesn't fast expand, I'm just going to get an early second base and not take a third, because taking a third will probably get me killed. Yeah. About the roaches, when I play Protoss against Zerg, I have a lot of problems against mass roaches, so I don't know. I tend to try and work with mass roaches when I play against Protoss as Zerg, and there are Protoss that have been able to beat back the mass roaches quite easily. I don't really know how well it's supposed to work or if I'm doing something wrong. I guess I'm just going to play more games and figure out how to make the roaches work. But yeah, roaches, slings, it's about all you need against Protoss. Spam that until you can get Hive and then get your GG Lords. I don't really like the Imba Festers against Protoss because they just don't melt the armies like they melt the Terran bio armies. And I know it prevents Blink, but usually the Broodlings kind of do that. And my games, to be honest, don't really last. Oh, there's the gateway, so I guess he's not fast expanding, which isn't really unexpected since I only had a 33% chance of getting Zerg. So yeah. What was I saying before? I forgot. I think something about GG Lords. Yeah, my games usually don't last long enough for me to get the hive units out. Usually it ends with the roaches either winning the game or losing so many roaches that he just rolls me over. Looks like the expand for him is going to be going down. So, yeah, delayed expand. Last time someone went a delayed expand, I'm going to get my gas here. Last time someone went a delayed expand against me, I could run a few lings up there and, well, actually quite a bit of lings and kill a bunch of workers. So I think I'm going to try and do that again. Although getting the expand will probably delay my lings quite a bit. And the Overlord seems to be there yet, but I don't really care since, well, there's nothing much to scout about an expand. He took an expand. Well, I think he took an expand because the pylon's down in the expansion, and it'll be dumb if he didn't take an expand from that. So pool's done. Gonna get the queen, and gonna get some lings, and more lings. Second hatch is done, so queen. Now, while the pylon's down, I don't know what's taking him to get other stuff. Well, my ling speed isn't going to be done anytime soon, so I guess he just don't think I'm going to run a bunch of lings up there. And there's the Zealot. I don't really know why that's there. I guess since he got an early gate, that's to be expected. But if he gets an early gate, I guess he should put some pressure on so I don't drone as hard. But yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to do much with that Zealot. And the queen is going to inject him creep tumor. And I'm going to get more lings because he do have the structures required to get a lot of zealots to do some pressure, so I'm going to throw down the spine crawler here. And oh, there's the forge, so I guess he is expanding, so I'm going to try and run these lings up there. Speed isn't going to be done in time anyways. I think that I can run up that wall. It's not Zergling proof, I'm not sure. It doesn't hurt to try since the Zerglings are so much faster than the zealots, so I can probably get up there. I put the pylon on the block to the left, but I think I can get up there right. The Overlord should probably get out of there. Actually, that looks like a tight wall, yeah. I'm going to try and break the pylon down and deal some damage to these gates. I don't know when the Zealots are going to get up here. Oh, there they are, so I guess I can't really do anything. So the Overlord's coming back, and the Lings are coming back, and there's really nothing I can do at this point. I guess if he's expanding, then I should think about spreading creep to my expansion and getting the towers, since he's still only gonna have a couple of units at a time, and I'm gonna get the expansion down. And his couple of units isn't gonna be breaking any of my bases anytime soon, so I can safely drone for a bit. And it's going to get the tower. Overlord's coming back. I've said that probably a couple of times now.
Unacceptable command. Spawn more overlords.
We get the Roach Warren here and more gas because roaches need gas. And I usually, when I play Protoss, I tend to do a push with Zealots at around 8:30, or that's usually when I get it up. I would like to push earlier at 8-ish, but I just... stuff just happens. And I forget to pile on or the Chrono Boost stuff. I usually hit when the... gonna get the double Evil Chamber down, by the way. I usually hit when the +1 attack is finished and when the warp gates are finished, so... then I have +1 Zealots, and they usually won't have roaches by then, so they'll tear through all the wings, which is nice. But I think my Roach Warren is going to be late, so if he was doing that, I would probably be owned by now. But I'm not owned, so I guess it's good.
We require more minerals. Spawn more overlords. We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Gotta spread my creep. Zerg map hacks is good. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed this yet, but I used the backspace trick when injecting larvae. I used to do the minimap trick, but I think it's too slow. The backspace trick for me works faster when I have more than 2 hatcheries, so if I have 3 or more hatcheries. So yeah. It's just it takes longer to set up than the minimap, because the minimap doesn't set up at all. But after you select your queen and then you do the backspace and hold shift, then it's really fast. I'm gonna see what's up here. The pylon's down apparently. I'm gonna drop the changing and see what he has. It seems like a lot of stalkers. At a Twilight Council, so I guess he's not going Colossus, so I can probably safely get out some roaches and hydras. That'll probably melt his army, because Storm just doesn't work that well against roaches. I don't know, hydras maybe, but I never really use Storm against hydras. I usually always go Robo against Zerg, so I don't know how well it'll work, but let's give it a shot.
We require more minerals.
That's a lot of stuff in the middle. I don't know if I can take that right now. I do have quite a bit of roaches. Roaches OP, so yeah.